Imagine waking up one ordinary morning, making your coffee, checking your phone, and going through the same routine you've repeated hundreds of times before. Nothing feels unusual. It feels like every other day. But then, for just a moment, you stop and ask yourself a question you've been avoiding for years. Am I actually getting closer to the life I want? The question seems simple, but the answer is terrifying. Because deep down, you already know the truth. You're busy. You're tired. You have plans. You have dreams. But somehow, your life doesn't look very different from where it was a year ago, or maybe even 5 years ago. That's the frightening thing about wasting your life. It rarely feels like you're wasting it. It feels like you're preparing to start, preparing to learn, preparing to become ready. Until one day, you realize you've spent more time preparing for life than actually living it. Most people believe success disappears because of one big mistake: a failed business, a bad decision, a missed opportunity. But that's almost never what happens. Lives aren't destroyed overnight. They're quietly shaped by thousands of tiny decisions that seem completely harmless in the moment. Imagine someone who wants to become healthier. They don't suddenly decide to gain weight. They simply skip today's workout because they're tired. Tomorrow, they order fast food because they're busy. The next weekend, they promise to restart on Monday. Each decision feels small. Each excuse sounds reasonable. But after a few years, those tiny choices become a completely different life. Success works the same way. Failure works the same way. Neither arrives all at once. They arrive one ordinary day at a time. Here's the strange part. Your brain actually loves this. Not because it wants you to fail, because it wants to protect you. Every time you choose what's familiar instead of what's uncomfortable, your brain rewards you with relief. That relief feels good, so your brain remembers it. The next time you face a difficult decision, it quietly pushes you toward the same comfortable choice again. Not because it's evil, because, from its perspective, comfort has always been safe. Think about how often this happens. You decide you're finally going to work on your biggest goal. Maybe it's starting a YouTube channel, building a business, learning a new skill, or changing your life completely. You sit down, ready to begin. Then a thought appears. Maybe I should organize my desk first. 5 minutes later, I'll just reply to these messages. Then, let me watch one video before I start. Suddenly, it's evening. The motivation you felt in the morning has disappeared. So you make yourself another promise. Tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. Without realizing it, you've become an expert at delaying your own future. The scary part is that your brain doesn't see this as failure. It sees it as success. You avoided uncertainty. You avoided discomfort. Mission accomplished. This is why so many intelligent people stay stuck for years. Not because they lack talent, not because they aren't capable, because they're fighting an invisible system that rewards comfort and quietly punishes growth. And modern life makes that battle even harder. Every app on your phone competes for your attention. Every notification promises a tiny burst of pleasure. Every endless scroll gives your brain an easy escape from difficult work. Your ancestors had to fight lions. You have to fight algorithms. The battlefield changed. The survival instinct didn't. That's why being busy has become one of the most dangerous illusions of modern life. People confuse movement with progress. They answer emails, watch productivity videos, rearrange their workspace, research for hours, make detailed plans. At the end of the day, they feel exhausted. but nothing important actually moved forward. Being busy feels productive, but productivity isn't about doing more. It's about doing what actually matters. Imagine standing on a treadmill for 6 hours. You're sweating. Your legs hurt. Your heart is racing. You've worked incredibly hard. But when you step off, you're still exactly where you started. That's what many people's lives look like. Constant motion. Very little progress. The tragedy is that they don't notice it until years have already passed. And by then, they don't just regret the opportunities they missed. They regret the person they never became. But here's the good news. The same small decisions that slowly built the wrong life can slowly build the right one. The question isn't whether your life can change. It absolutely can. The real question is this: what small decision are you going to make today that your future self will thank you for tomorrow? Because your future isn't waiting for one life-changing moment. It's being quietly created by the choice you make next.